Hi, it's Zabo1975, and today I'm bringing you a few rounds of Search and Destroy in League Play. Now, League Play is in a constant state of pre-season on Black Ops 2, but I will still be playing it. Me and Elliot will still play quite a bit of League Play from the point of view that we get Search how it should be. Search really does feel right when you play it in League Play. The number of rounds, the rule set, the fact that certain things are banned and you don't have to worry about bouncing betters. You know, it's a fun game mode, and it's much better in League Play than it is in 6v6 standard Search and Destroy. So we love a bit of League Play, and Hardpoint we're pretty good at. Elliot says we're bad at capture the flag, but I mean, I always used to do well at capture the flag when it comes to capturing flags. So I think we'll get back to it. It was mainly we were talking about it at Uplink we used to be bad at in Advanced Warfare and future games, because we really did play a lot of League Play in Black Ops 2 and got very good at it. We played quite a bit of the competitive mode in Advanced Warfare, if I remember rightly, but we were shocking at Uplink. And we tailed off less and less of each game after that. Black Ops 3 we played a little bit of the League Play thing, but because it takes so long to get into a game, it kind of pushes you off with the pick and ban. I like the idea, but the execution took forever. They would have been much better off doing what they did in Black Ops 2, which is ban all the bullshit stuff and then let people play. Plus, I never liked a competitive mode with specialist abilities in it, because it felt to me like it was all about timing specialist abilities and not really about any skill, etc. I mean, you know, I watched games in competitive, swung on the back, somebody had held back the fire breaks ability to the right moment, which to me doesn't really... It kind of ruins competitive Call of Duty to me. Competitive Call of Duty should be about team strategies and things, not fluky timings and stupid one-off specialist abilities that are slightly overpowered. Just my opinion, you may have a different one, but I think League Play in Black Ops 2 and competitive in Black Ops 2 was way better than any competitive mode in any of the last 3 CODs. I certainly think more people watched Black Ops 2 competitive to watch the current competitive games. This is the way I feel. I don't know if the numbers back me up on that. I remember Nadeshot did the Road to 100 game battles matches, and he got over 20,000 viewers just for that last game battles match. So I know Black Ops 2, the appetite for competitive was really high, and it did dip afterwards, but I don't know how it recovered in Advanced Warfare. I don't watch much competitive now. I do take notice of the results, but I don't really have the time to watch it and or the inclination. And that guy nearly lunged me with that knife, jeez. This is a round in which I decided to go for the kills rather than plant. Real dumb decision. I should have gone for the plant because I ended up not finding the kills. It was a fun game though, Search and Destroy. Our teammates weren't particularly the best, me and Elliot, and you know, it just it was a real fun game in which I had some good rounds. I got a good score. I got my score streaks in. You know, I just enjoyed myself. It's really nice playing Search and Destroy again, and it's really nice remembering those rush routes, because I was, you know, a terrible, like, constant rusher on League Play. This is quite funny because this guy, he was oblivious on the other team. This guy in this corner. In the next round, when I used my Hellstorm, Elliot said he actually stood next to me reloading and didn't realise I was in the corner. You'll see it on the Hellstorm, you see him go in there, so it's just properly funny. But I thought I'd leave all these clips in. It is a longer video than I would normally like to put out, but it is going to be because it's League Play, Search and Destroy. It's a longer game mode. I did cut out the first 2 rounds because I died both times to a statue that hid in their spawn, so I had to modify my rushing, because normally what I would do is I rush one side, and I normally cut through on offense. I normally rush poolside up laundry steps, up the middle steps, or I rush outside to laundry depending on my spawn. And I had to modify my rushes because after I'd rushed through to the other side, if I rotated through middle, I normally found a guy camped in a corner, or I just walked into him. So I had to be very careful how I rotated from one side to the other after I'd rushed, which is something I'm not used to. Just the way people used to play, you wouldn't have thought someone would be doing that, but You know, once you realise the other team's got a statue, it's easier to mitigate. You know, it costs you 1 or 2 lives before you suss out what people like that do, and then you can pretty much predict where they're gonna be camped up. And you know, when you rush, that is the danger, that you run into someone playing very, very passive at the back. It's part of the fun of search and destroy, and it's what makes it such a great game mode, especially in 4v4. This round was a complete disaster for me. I hadn't tried this outside rush in ages, and I ended up just skipping out way too far, nading the van and getting killed. But I did get a kill with my nade, so at least I traded. Like I say, it is so weird being back on these maps after all this time. I still remember certain rush routes, I remember certain things, but you forget some things. It's kind of crazy. But me and Elliot had such a fun time playing League play that we're obviously going to play a lot more of it. Hopefully we can get some more of us on. You know, I remember Oliver used to love League play, and it would be so much fun to get the crew back together and play a bit of League play. And the thing is, being it's all permanent pre-season, who gives a monkeys if we win, lose or draw, you know. It's just about having fun games. And League play was always fun because you get that type of player that's a little more competitive, and games are a little more try-hardy, and there's, you know, more chance of running into tough opponents, and that's the fun for me. I don't know about the other guys, but that's what I enjoy. I love playing against people who, you know, are good at the game or think they're really good at the game, because that's always fun for me. I love the competitive style of it, and in a sense of it being a competitively, properly played competitive game. I totally messed up there with the war machine. I meant to sort of blow up the vehicles over on their side, and I think I overcooked it. But this was a fun game. I had a lot of fun. It went to the last round 5-5. While I was messing around with my war machine, my teammates pushed through and pretty much killed everyone. So that was it really. I was left to distract a guy. As he killed me, Elliot pops up and kills him. I can see Elliot is pushing through. Now I can hear the guy know where he is, but he pops out, kills me, and then Elliot trades. End of game, and that's all. I got a reasonable score for Search and Destroy, I thought, so I thought I'd bring it to you. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching.